What's up, you heroes? It's Nacho here and welcome back to another video on the channel. Since it's nearly Christmas, I saw a Christmas miracle happen this weekend. No, not the return of Jesus.
The dab.
No, I seen something incredible happen this weekend, and that is Crystal Palace beat Man City at the Etihad Stadium.
It's gonna go down in history.
Who saw that coming? Yes, the big shock of the weekend, definitely the Christmas shock of the season, probably is that Crystal Palace won at the Etihad Stadium, beat a team that no one thought saw. Everybody thought we were going to just destroy the league. It's going to be an Arteta for them. They're going to hit over 100 points again. No, not really. Man City have lost 2 games in December. And if you did put a bet on that, you're going to be rich this weekend. So congratulations to you if you put a bit of money on Crystal Palace winning this weekend. And Manchester City losing 2 games in December. Crazy. But Crystal Palace were amazing in this game. Yes, I know Man City did take the lead in this game thanks to a really good header from Gundogan. But then something happened. Crystal Palace scored 2 outstanding goals. The Schlupp goal was a fucking good goal. But the Andros Townsend goal was probably, for me, goal of the season. Forget all the contenders from now to the end of the season. No one is beating that goal. It is sensational. The volley, the technique and the speed of the ball. Edison, if he did catch it, he may have lost his arm. Townsend, his reaction pretty much summed up the whole world's reaction up to that. Just, what the fuck? I know Kevin De Bruyne did score a Strauss goal, even though it was a cross, but turned into a goal, so whatever. But a credible win for Crystal Palace. The first win at Man City, since Man City were taken over by the billion dollar owners, so credible win. Crystal Palace, that puts them massive. I think that's our first win of the season away from home. What a way to get your first win away from home against the champions and the team everybody thought was going to go whole season unbeaten. Not this season in Man City. Man City, for me, I just felt this season that it wasn't going to be their year. I tipped Liverpool for the title. We all know Liverpool beat Wolves and are 4 points clear at the top of the league and are Christmas #1.
Merry Christmas, you dirty cunts!
And we all know who tops the league at Christmas Day, pretty much wins the league, bar Liverpool, who under Rafa Benitez and Brendan Rodgers finished second. So we wait and see. There's a long way to go in the season. We're only halfway through it. But this season so far, Manchester City have not been this Man City of old last season where they went 18 games unbeaten. So we wait and see on that. But right now, Liverpool have never had a better chance to win a league. Right now. Now head to Germany. And it's the top 2 in action this weekend. It was Dortmund against Gladbach. And Borussia Dortmund's home form has been superior this season. I don't think they've lost a home game this season in all competitions. And the most important of all is Marco Reus has been playing the best football I have seen him play in his whole entire career. I know Gladbach under Farfat, obviously the manager of Dortmund now, he got the best out of him, but I think he's playing better now. He's now playing up front on his own at times this season. I know Pablo Ascara has been playing up front as well, but he has been totally revolutionised this season, Royce. And you can totally see he's now over his injuries that he's had for many seasons. He's fitter than he's ever been. He's definitely back to the Royce we all know he can be. And back when everybody's looking at Real Madrid wanted this man. They didn't want Gareth Bale. They wanted Royce. And for me, I still think Royce is a better player than Bale. But it's up for debate who's probably right now the better player. I'll leave you guys in the comments to say that, but there's no question about it. For me, he's been the Bundesliga player of the season, Marco Reus. His goals, his assists, his contribution to Dortmund this year has been sensational. If I have all our good players as well, like Witsel, who's been an absolute colossal presence in that midfield. You've got many others like Delaney's been an excellent signing, and Jadon Sancho has been the breakout star this year, there's no question about it. So Gladbach prepared in this game. Torgan Hazard really struggled. I think this was a game a bit too far from him, and they really struggled Gladbach. I don't think they're challengers for the Bundesliga title. I do think it's between them, Leipzig, Hertha Berlin and Frankfurt for that last Champions League places. I just feel right now it's a straight fight between Dortmund and Bayern Munich for this year's Bundesliga title. So we're going to wait to see on that, but for me right now, this is Dortmund's best chance to win back a Bundesliga title from the arch nemesis, Bayern Munich. Now heading to Italy, and it's Juventus against Roma, and Juventus won this game 1-0. I said on Friday that Juventus will win this game 1-0 and Mandzukic will score the goal. And guess what? I was right. So I'm going to give myself a round of applause for that, because Prediction King predicts again. I should literally do many more predictions. I should predict, oh, it's going to snow tomorrow. It's you know, one day you might win $1 million. I don't think that last one was going to happen. Alright, don't get your hopes up. But like I said, Mandzukic did score the win. It wasn't a great game. I mean, the Roma goalkeeper made some outstanding saves in the match, but it wasn't a great match to watch. Roma, I just feel, are not the same team of last season. They totally miss Alisson. They totally miss Nainggolan. I think Nainggolan, especially in these big games, he would have stepped up and show what he's all about. But I just feel like Roma, I don't see them finishing the Champions League place this year. I think the only way they're going to get back into the Champions League again is from winning the godforsaken competition, which I know they have a nice draw. I think they play Porto, so they've got a nice sort of, they have a chance obviously, but I don't see it. I just feel right now they are slowly getting closer to the pack than they are to the top four. I think enter AC Milan, and you probably even put in Sampdoria in there. I think have a better squad than them. So we'll wait and see on that. Great win for Juventus, which means their best start to ever in the Serie A season. And it just goes to show, can we just give them the title now, because there's no point talking about the Serie A Scudetto race, because Juventus are going to win, as their 8th or 9th straight Scudetto. I've lost so many times they've won, they're going to win another title. So it's going to be another Serie A title for Juve. Now we're heading back to England, and it's Everton against Tottenham, and this game was a high scoring affair right away at the end. The last game before Christmas in the Premier League. Turned out we have 8 goals, and Pickford still cannot save a ball, because Everton, I thought, played really well in the first half. I thought the Theo Walcott, I love scoring against Tottenham because he's next gunner. Scored a really good goal, actually, really great play from Sigas. And Calvin Lewin put a really good ball for Walcott scored. And then Pickford decided to do what he always does, just make major errors. He's unbelievable. And I don't know why he's coming out for the ball. I understand Zuma, he should have, Zuma had it. Zuma had it covered. He decided to run out, and then a phenomenal finish from Son is sensational. That is not a good. That's not a harder. That's not an easy goal to score, by the way. Then Dele Alli scored. Kane scored. Eriksen scored an absolute blinder. Probably one of the goals. Probably isn't goal of the season. Probably isn't goal of the weekend because it's Andros Townsend goal. But it's still a very good goal and a very good technical player that Eriksen is. But Pickford, for me, should be sent off for the challenge of Dele Alli. He came off at the, I think it was the end of the first half, so he could be out for a while for Tottenham because that looked a big injury. But the bigger problem for Tottenham is, can they keep Pochettino, who's been the most wanted manager in the whole world right now? Real Madrid wants him, Man United wants him, even the Argentina national team want him, so he's the most wanted man right now. And probably Pochettino's agent is getting phone calls left, right and centre about him. So to me, I'm a massive fan of his. I think what he's done at Tottenham is ridiculous. His net spend compared to the top 6 is only comparable. You compare it to Everton, Leicester, Bournemouth, they're even less than them. He's doing a remarkable job at Tottenham. For them to be 3rd in the league right now with a net spend of 25 million is crazy. Leicester, Everton and Bournemouth have spent more in net spend than Tottenham. Is crazy. And this team didn't even spend a dime in the summer transfer window. Pochettino is doing remarkable things there. I'm a massive fan of his. Tottenham, everybody's going on, can this team win the league? I don't think they can. I don't think they have the squad to. And I think over the Christmas fixtures, and you've got the FA Cup, they're in the semi-final of the League Cup where they play Chelsea, the arch rivals, Chelsea. They've also got legs of the Champions League coming up where they play Dortmund over 2 legs. I just think there's too many fixtures. I don't think they have the squad, and now some go on the Asian Cup now, so they don't have him. He's a massive blow for that team. So I just think Tottenham will finish 3rd or 4th. I do think they'll finish top 4. I don't think they're going to be up there with Liverpool and City for the title. Everton, sort of slumbering. You're going through a slippery slope, man. It's almost like you're just slipping on ice, because right now you're in the bottom half. I don't think you should be thereabouts. I think you'd be comfortable mid-table, top 7, top 8. I think is where you're going to finish this year. But You need a centre forward ASAP. Now into Spain, and the only game that really talked about this weekend was Atletico Madrid against Espanyol. Yes, Barcelona won this weekend, and Messi scored another goal, and it just shows what the guy is all about really. But Atletico Madrid won this game 1-0, it wasn't a great watch. I said Atletico Madrid won this game 1-0 in my prediction, and I got that one right as well. So that's 2 predictions I got right this weekend. The only thing to talk about was one of those weirdest penalties I've seen this season, because don't get me wrong, it's a very good penalty, but it's not a penalty that you will probably see in your life really. Very good penalty, even though it was a weird penalty to take, but it wasn't really a great game. Espanyol, just like I said at the start of the season, their squad depth is weak, but I do think they're going to be mid-table this year. So that's where I feel like they are. And good win for Atletico Madrid to stay at the coattails of Barcelona. Now we're heading to France, in Ligue 1, and before the winter break. This is a huge match between Monaco and Guingamp, and Thierry Henry's probably Christmas list for himself. His New Year's revolution is, why the fuck did I take the Monaco job? Because right now Monaco got beat by the worst Ligue 1 team in France, probably the worst team in Europe, in Guingamp, who can't score a goal if you give them a pay rise. And what did they do? They scored 2 goals. Monaco have the worst home form out of all the teams in the top 5 leagues, and they have a defence problem, a goal scorer problem, and a midfield problem, and pretty much need major reinforcements in the January transfer window, or they are going to Ligue 2. I said a week ago against Lyon. Look, again, they're not going to. Right now, Monaco are not competing with Lyon, not competing with the top teams in France. But they had no energy, no desire, nothing in that game. And this game, the same thing, no energy, no desire. I mean, this is if you're fighting for relegation, and they are, Monaco, you need fight, heart, desire. If you don't have that, you're going to get relegated. I don't care if you are a former Ligue 1 champions or you got to the Champions League semi-final 20 months ago. You have to show that. And for me, Monaco, are a mess and are in tatters, and they will get relegated to Ligue 2 if they do not don't pull their socks up or look themselves in the mirror. I think this winter break will do them a benefit of good, because they get back, go into, they may have team meetings, or just let it all out and just say, you know what we have to do to get this team up the league, up the table. And right now, Monaco need to be careful, very careful. They're on thin ice, and I see them slipping into Ligue 2. Great win for Guingamp, and only a point or goal difference behind Monaco, and Monaco need a Christmas miracle. Heading back to Italy, and it's Lazio against Cagliari, and Lazio get back to winning ways after their sloppy little form that they were on. Now, Savic was definitely the best player in this match. He scored his 2nd goal of the season in Serie, which I'm really surprised. This man, he scored 2 goals in Serie. I'm already near halfway through the season in Serie. I mean, that's not good enough for him. He is a talented player. This is the man last season that for me was the standout midfield player last year. He was up there next to Icardi and Immobile fighting for who could actually be the Serie A player of the year. We all know Icardi won it because single-handedly he's got Inter Milan to the Champions League. But he needs to step up. He's a fantastic player. Everybody's been scouting to Man United, Barcelona, Real Madrid, even Chelsea were looking at this man. So he's a really good player. He needs to show his form over these next games, because he is a very good player. Immobile didn't score in this game, but I thought he contributed really well to the match, and he just needs to find confidence again. And he's not a great finisher, but he does know where the goal is. He just needs to find a bit more form in terms of just getting that monkey off his back for a goal. But a good 3-1 win against Cagliari, who I don't know where they are in the league, but I think mid-table, or them not getting relegated, will be a good season for them. And I just see the last game talking about, which is Leverkusen's 3-1 win against Hertha Berlin, which puts them there in the same number of points as Hertha Berlin. And definitely, Bay looks to be getting back to his best from like he was last season. Last season he was outstanding. He was definitely Leverkusen's standout player. Now I know he signed a new long-term contract. Wouldn't say that contracts just paper printed on. Does he really want to stay there? I don't think he will be there next season, because Leverkusen do sell their best players, and the biggest problem Leverkusen is, I think they need reinforcements in the summer, in the January transfer window as well. Also, they sacked their manager, which surprised me when they just beat a team fighting for the Champions League places. They brought on Peter Bosz, if you don't know him, the former Ajax manager, got Ajax Europa League final, got big Manchester United, and the manager who had a very short stint at Borussia Dortmund. So when saying that, I think is he the right manager for them now? Probably you could say just they need more attacking football. He's not going to be a defence manager, but it'd be a good attack manager. But I think that'd be a really good appointment for Leverkusen. I think Leverkusen just need to go back to the good old Leverkusen role under the direction of Jürgen Heynckes. Good old attack final football where they got second that year. So to me, Leverkusen, they're not far away from Europa League spots. I don't think they'll finish in the top 4 this year unless they spend a ton of money in the January transfer window. But wait and see. But I do think they can get a Europa League spot. So guys, the end of the prediction for this episode. And this is the last prediction I'm making before Christmas. Hope you all guys have a Merry Christmas. Enjoy yourselves. Please like, subscribe. The Natural is out.